Hi everybody, Flashback Friday is here again. This may be a little a short one this week, but I want to tell you this this album has been called the King of Hearts here. Well, I wish the people would make up their minds, as either King of Heart, the King of Romance. I can only be a king once, and I think really I'm only a king in my house, really. But this one is called the King of Hearts. But I thank you for giving me the title, because it's you guys that gave me the title of the King of Romance. Once I first started singing romantic songs, along came this title, and it was everywhere. And there's very few people who are called King of so-and-so, King of this, King of Rock and Roll was Elvis, of course. King of Pop was, Michael Jackson. And so I'm glad to be called the King of Romance, because romantic songs is what makes the world go round, and I'm very proud to be part of that illustration, to demonstrate the fact that I am a ballad singer. I can sing any kind of song, but I'm mainly a ballad singer, and I guess that's why they call me. They put title this the King of Hearts. Every album that I chose, the songs are good because they have, for that particular time of my life, these songs were very apropos. When it was chosen, and I helped to choose some of these songs. Now, there's some great songs on here. One is called My Summer Song. That's the opening of the album, and it goes, I'm stone in love with you. That's a very good song. That's a very, very lovely song. Now, the reason I'm not going to sing these today, because I've got a little frog in my throat. It's usually a dog in there, but today it's a frog, And the other one is called Do I Love You? Do I love you? Did you know by now? Do I love you as you show you? Now, that's one of the reasons why I want you to buy these albums, okay? So that you can hear these songs and remember them. And there's one, Somebody Waiting, beautiful song. And of course this one was done by, I think it's Charlie Pride, did the most beautiful girl in the world today. And if you did, was she crying, crying? I loved it. I love that song. Of course we just lost Charlie, didn't we? Okay, sorry about that. Seems the big ones that are leaving very quickly. Don't like that. I don't like to hear it, Next one is called I'm Leaving You. Oh my God, these titles. It's all about going, Now listen to, I'm talking about all about going. Listen to this next title. Will you be here when I wake up in the morning? I'm not going to talk about that one at all. Believe me, I'm not going to talk about that. But I will talk about the next one, which is Charlie Chaplin singing. Charlie Chaplin wrote some couple of great songs, Smiley, he wrote Smiley, or Eternally, and I recorded Eternally on this album. It's a great, I'll be loving you eternally. Remember that song? With a love that's true eternally. How could you ever forget a melody like that? It's just a beautiful, beautiful melody, So this is what I'm talking about. In today's world, you can't remember those melodies, but melodies like this stay put, and forever and ever and ever. Eternally. Thank you, Charlie, for that. Although he was such he lived in a comic world, he wrote some great songs. Only Your Love is a great. I love that song. I'm not going to sing it, but it's Only Your Love. This is a very sad album, It is a very sad album. And the next track is That's What It's All About. Everything I'm saying, the titles are sort of initiating the fact that it is a sad album, And here it is, Songs We Sang Together. That's the last track on this King of Hearts album. I think I'd like to talk to you about something else, maybe. Let's see. We often try to make things interesting for you over there, as far as scenery is concerned and everything. But right behind me is some bars. This scene here, this actual scene here, reminds me of the song "Release Me." I'd like to hold those bars and please release me, let me go. And here's a plant. You can and nature boy. Yeah. What else is there around here? Okay, nothing. I don't feel very good this week, so I better close. It's nothing to do with you, and nothing to do with anything. Maybe it's the titles of this album. King of Hearts. Listen to it. See you next week.
I try to be the best I can and try to understand. Angel on my shoulder, the earth beneath my feet. I'm a lucky, lucky man.